What is an SSL certificate? SSL, Secure Sockets Layer, is the standard security technology for establishing an encrypted link between a web server and a browser. This link ensures that all data passed between the web server and browsers remain private and integral. SSL is an industry standard and is used by millions of websites in the protection of their online transactions with their customers. Why SSL? SSL is the backbone of our secure internet, and it protects your sensitive information as it travels across the world's computer networks. SSL is essential for protecting your website, even if it doesn't handle sensitive information like credit cards. It provides privacy, critical security and data integrity for both your websites and your users' personal information. The primary reason why SSL is used is to keep sensitive information sent across the Internet encrypted so that only the intended recipient can understand it. This is important because the information you send on the Internet is passed from computer to get to the destination server. Any computer in between you and the server can see your credit card numbers, usernames and passwords, and other sensitive information if it is not encrypted with an SSL certificate. When an SSL certificate is used, the information becomes unreadable to everyone except for the server you are sending the information to. This protects it from hackers and identity thieves. How does the SSL certificate create a secure connection? When a browser attempts to access a website that is secured by SSL, the browser and the web server establish an SSL connection using a process called an SSL handshake. See diagram below. Note that the SSL handshake is invisible to the user and happens instantaneously. Essentially, three keys are used to set up the SSL connection: the public, private, and session keys. Anything encrypted with the public key can only be decrypted with the private key, and vice versa. Because encrypting and decrypting with private and public key takes a lot of processing power, they are only used during the SSL handshake to create a symmetric session key. After the secure connection is made, the session key is used to encrypt all transmitted data. Browser connects to a web server, website, secured with SSL, HTTPS. Browser requests that the server identify itself. Server sends a copy of its SSL certificate, including the server's public key. Browser checks the certificate root against a list of trusted CIS and that the certificate is unexpired, unrevoked, and that its common name is valid for the website that it is connecting to. If the browser trusts the certificate, it creates, encrypts, and sends back a symmetric session key using the server's public key. Server decrypts the symmetric session key using its private key and sends back an acknowledgement encrypted with the session key to start the encrypted session. Server and browser now encrypt all transmitted data with the session key. How to get HTTPS, setting up SSL on your website. If you are collecting any sensitive information on your website, including email and password, then you need to be secure. One of the best ways to do that is to enable HTTPS, also known as SSL, Secure Socket Layers, so that any information going to and from your server is automatically encrypted. This prevents hackers from sniffing out your visitors' sensitive information as it passes through the Internet. Your visitors will feel safer on your site when they see the lock while access your website, knowing it's protected by a security certificate. Setting up HTTPS on your website is very easy, just follow these 5 simple steps. Host with a dedicated IP address. Buy a certificate. Activate the certificate. Install the certificate. Update your site to use HTTPS. If you want to buy SSL certificate for your website, please click on the link from description.
Thank you for watching.